What is up, guys? Welcome to this first episode of App Build Speedruns with Bubble. I'm your host, Shaneo, and in this video, we're going to be building a habit tracking app in just 1 hour. This is going to be streamed, sort of. There's going to be no cuts, no edits. You're going to see all of my stuff ups, and you're going to see how I build a habit tracking app from scratch using Bubble. If you're familiar with Bubble, feel free to follow along in this video and build your own habit tracking app. Let's get started. I've got my device. I'm just going to switch these cameras so that you can see my screen and the timer and my big old head. This is going to be a lot of fun. Let me start the timer. I'm going to explain what I'm building as we go. So let's hit start. Bang. We got 1 hour. So I'm going to be building a habit tracking app called My 5-Star Day. Whenever I track my own habits, I try to only track 5 at a time. If I complete my 5 habits, then I get a 5-star day. How good is that? So I'm going to just start building this app. I've built a few apps, so a bit of background on me. I have been building apps for about a year now through Bubble. Such an easy platform to use, no code. My 5-star day, I haven't even bloody named this right. Let's skip application assistant because we're going to do it from scratch, no cheating. Okay, so so I've been building apps for about a year. I build tutorials, or I shoot tutorials of how to build apps on a service called Building with Bubble. So really enjoy working with this tool, super easy. I've wasted 50 seconds crapping on about myself, so let me get started. So essentially, when we build an app, the first thing that we're always going to do is start with our database. Now, of course, people are going to have to log on to our app and create an account so that they can track their 5 stars and also how they've gone historically, and also make edits and make customization to their app. So let's make sure that the user is right. Let's give our user first and foremost a name. That will be text. There's only going to be one of those. What else can we put for the user? Name, email. That's it for now. When we build our settings page, we might do a few more or build a few more data types, but that's fine. Let's call the new type of data, let's call it habits. Let's create this. And we're going to essentially give 5 options to create habits here. So the way we're going to do this, we're going to give them names, I think. I might talk like I'm planning things, but I'm legit not. I'm seriously just doing this on the fly. I haven't really given too much thought to this, and this might not work. That is the biggest one. But essentially, we are limiting these users to 5 habits. So we're not going to make a list. We are going to, habit 3, we're going to say that they have 5 habits, and then each of these is going to have a star, and it's going to be really easy to track, and then we're going to be able to see these habits and how they are completed and tracked every day, and show historical things about it, and it's going to be all text. Now, when we complete a day of completing our habits, it's going to essentially track that on a calendar. That's going to be the hard part, building a calendar. I've never done that before. I don't know how exactly we're going to build a calendar, or, on this day you got 5 stars, and this day you got 3 stars, or even from how many days in a row have you done your first habit? How many days in a row have you done your second habit? What habit are you struggling with? That's all the things that we're going to hopefully build in this remaining 57 seconds. This is already fun. I'm sure you're already loving it, guys. Let's just get started on building a sort of a settings page where the user can store their 5 habits and name them. So let's get started by making a reusable element. Let's make a reusable header. So we'll call this header. Nope, not gonna clean it for anything. Let's just create it. Whenever I build my groups, I like to make them, of course, as rows, because it's a row. Let's work with 900 things, max width of, let's go 80 pixels. 80 pixels for the height. So you will see a lot of mistakes here, and that's all the fun of it. Jesus, what am I doing? All right. This isn't as swimmingly as I thought it was going to go, but essentially now what we're going to do is going to give our app a title. Let's call it My 5-Star Day. What do we think we should do for styling for this? Let's quickly just go in and add some styles. Open sands, that's a good. What color? You'd think yellow because stars are yellow, but I don't really Yeah, bugger it. Let's do a yellow. I like this yellow, so let's pick this one. Cool. That's essentially the color of our stars for each of the habits that we have. So it's our 5-star day. Let's see what we can do here. Let's give it a background color of our nice, beautiful yellow. Let's also make this some big white text. Bold. Doesn't need to be both bold. And we'll go 24. Looks good. Let's center align it vertically. I make a lot of noises. Sorry. Let's go 20 pixels of margin to the left. This is the important stuff, guys, making sure your site looks good. Let's then add a group. Let's make like just a, oops, knowing how it does that. Let's have like a, this is where essentially we'll build our menu. So I foresee that our menu will be, let's say, I gotta stop making those noises. Will be, let's say, our calendar. That might be one option. Let me see if I can paste that. Let's go. Let's just say settings, because I'm not exactly sure what this will look like for now. So we'll just build it as we go. It's going to be a row. Let's have 20 pixels between our items. Let's go 20 pixels on the right for this. Probably should take a bit more. I'm not rushed. I'm not scared of the timer. I'm just making sure that I do it right. Okay. Cool. Okay, that looks all right for now. That looks okay. It's a good start. Let's actually make this a bit bigger. So guys, how's the viewing experience? This is my very first time doing this, so hopefully I'll get a little bit better. Need a quick water break. So I can switch screens like this, so you can see me here. I can also do that. Or if you just want to just see the screen, if you don't want to see my ugly head, then you can, but you won't see the timer. So let's see how this looks. All right, let's head back to our index page. Let's add our reusable header. Oops, nice. Let's make this a column container layout, and let's make this not fixed width. Cool. Let's also make it 80 pixels high. Oh, Jesus. Fixed height. Cool. All right. We got there. Cool. Now let's give our users an option to add their 5 stars, their 5 habits. So let's call simple like this. Let's just call this habit 1. This might be a bit of a crazy build, and then we'll just make it look sexy as we go along, once we get a little bit further down the road, because we're on that road together, guys. Habit 1. Cool. Habit 1. What are we going to let our users put in for habit 1? Anything. Input habit 1. Okay. We will make this 20 pixels to the left, 10 to the top, 20 to the right, 10 to the bottom. Cool. Let's make this a bit longer. I don't know what people's habits are. They might be super long. So let's just let them do whatever and put in whatever they like. I'm not going to constrict my users. Text, habit. Habit 2. Habit 3. Habit 4. Foreigner. This is bad. I'm making these edits on the index page, where really I think I should be making these on the settings page. And habit 5. Let's now just add a button. Let's just keep it nice and simple and build from here. Hey, this is building in public. How good is that? Habit 5. No, what am I writing? I'm writing my label, which is update or save habits. Let's say save habits. Let's make it personal. Save habits. So we have 5 stars, your legends. A little bit longer. Let's go 80 pixels. Cool. Oh. Why did that not work? Oh, it did. All right, there we go. 20 pixels to the left. Let's go another 10 at the top, 20 at the bottom. All right, how does that look? Good start. But the problem is that I think this is the settings page. So let's just make let's make all the habit 1. I gotta rename these so that it all works. Habit 2, habit 3. This is enticing. This is jaw-droppingly interesting YouTube. Initial content. I gotta link them. I gotta link the databases, relational databases, user, create new field, the current user's habits. The type of habit. There's only going to be one set of habits. Oh, he's already rethinking it. I've got 50 minutes to go. Do I want to give the users the opportunity to make 5 habits? Individual habits, and they're going to be as a list. Because then what about historically? Nah, that's stupid. Let's create a new type called day. Let's call this one habits completed. Field type. Do you want it to be a field type habit? Or do you want it to be field type of text? Makes sense for it to be type habit. We can always change it. This is a list. No, because then what about habit 1? Let's make this, all right, nah, all good. Let's make this text, and it is listed, because at the end of every day, if I tick off 3 habits, then I want those to be listed on that day. I want to say that I got 3 stars, and then when I show, like if I look to see, all right, that's a great idea. So on my I'll have individual habits, and then I can see all the days that I've completed that habit. And then I can see, yeah, all right. Planned. Habit, no, that's fine. Let's completed, all right. So add a workflow. I shouldn't really be talking in my head because then you guys don't know what the hell I'm doing. Button saved habits. I'm going to create new thing. Now I'm going to make changes to a thing because I have to create a sign up page. Man, make current users habits. Add all fields. Oops, get rid of that. Habit 1 equals habit 5's value. Cool. Habit 4 equals input habit 4's value. Habit 1, habit 1's value. Habit 3. So essentially what I'm doing here is that whenever someone makes changes to these, it saves them to the individual habits. Habit 3's value. Habit 2, habit 2's value. Okay. Cool. All right. Now what's gonna happen? Let's move this to the settings page because I've done a really bad thing here and by. Let's group these in a row container, column container rather. Oh, shame. Let's make this full width. Cool. And let's then move this to the settings page. I don't know if I can think I've ever used cut. Settings. I might rename settings of habits. Like settings is stupid. All right, hopefully it's also brought across this. Shit. Oh, that's so annoying. My own fault though. My own fault. You dum-dum. Big old dum-dum. All right, let's do it again. Wasting valuable time. Okay, what am I doing? I'm making changes to a thing. The current user's habits. habit 5's value, input habit 4's value, input habit 1's value. Should I live stream these so that you guys can talk to, well, no one will. Will people tune into these live? Maybe, because then I can answer questions instead of just talking to myself and losing my mind. Navigation, let's go to page. Let's go back to the page, go to the index page. All right, so whenever, let's also display, no, do I want to display a, actually I don't want to do that. I want to display an alert. Let's display an alert instead of going back to the home page. Let's position this alert at the top. Ah, not at that top. Can I give this a margin? Top 80 pixels. Oh man, I'm good. All right. Make it a green alert because I want to say here that you have saved your changes. You've saved your habits. All right. Cool. Let's say the alerts will say updated so that whenever someone completes this this form, this saved habits, it just doesn't go to the page index. It shows a message in the alert box, I guess. All right, let's get rid of this width because that looks hideous. Cool. I want my border around this to be 0. All right, now let's make a login page. Let's make something for someone to be able to actually log into this website, to this habit tracker. Register. We're okay with not having a header on this because it's a login page. Let's call this column. We'll call it, say, my 5-star day. Make it width, get rid of this. Responsive design, we always need to do that. Let's make it the text. Let's make it nice, nice and large, bold, extra bold. It's our, come on guys, it's our registration page. We need to convince people. Let's call this 5-star day. How does it look? Yep, looks good on the screen. I'm just making sure you guys can see it. How's me saying you guys, as if people are going to watch this? Your email. That's essentially all you need to put in, isn't it? Oh, and your name, of course. Let's just put this in a group so that it looks a bit better. 400 minimum width. Yep, cool. We'll continue to work with that. Chuck that in there. Make it bold, make it big. Not super big. Input, so that they can put in their email address. Input email. Cool. Now let's make this look cool. Background style, flat color. What was the one that I saw today? It was like ED. That looks ugly. FC. Cool. I was just about to start talking as if people are watching and ask you guys, who likes soccer? Can't believe I'm putting this on YouTube. Alright, top 10. Left, right, bottom, cool. Let's also, oh yeah, I guess I need that. I'm also going to give it some padding so it looks cool too. Cool, alright, it's starting to look good. I don't like the grey. Let's give it a shadow. That's it. Yeah, that looks cool. Let's make him put their name first, actually, and let's call this input name. Cool. So now let's center this on the page. We're gonna go center like that. Let's also, nope, can't do that. Bit more margin, you reckon? Yeah, looks cool. Bit of margin at the top for that, so space it out a bit. Yeah, it looks alright, I guess. Let's maybe go a little bit less margin because it looks crap. I'm wasting time. If I really care about getting this app done, in the next 40 minutes, I'll pull my finger out of my butt. Label, register. I like putting a password page next. So I really, Shane, start explaining what the hell you're doing. So what I'm essentially going to do here, whenever someone clicks register, it's not going to register them. It is actually going to show a pop-up where they can enter their email address. So let's add a pop-up, and this pop-up will say the word, enter a password, please. Enter a password. Let's make it bold, let's make it big. 24, didn't go bold. Cool, enter a password. Let's go minimum width of 350. Cool. Let's give this a margin, 20 top, 20 left, 20 right. Cool. I didn't mean to do that. Let's make this 350. Fit with content? No. Shane. Turn on your brain, Shane. So all right, we get there eventually. We get there. Let's go a bit more margin. All right, another input so that people can input their password. Wherever an input is. Cool. Nope, don't need to put any inputs in there. Let's just call it password. Fixed width, no thank you. That's fine. Password by 20 pixels at the top, 20 left, 20 left, right, 20 at the bottom. Let's then add another button for them to really register. Sorry guys, put a fast one on ya. 20 bottom, 20 left, 20 right. Cool. We're not going to overcomplicate this. In the real world, if I was doing this for an app that I actually cared about, I would ask people to make a strong password. So I would say, hey, it has to be minimum of 7 letters and special characters. You know how annoying that is, don't you? Yeah, cool. All right. Oh man, I'm wasting so much time. Show pop-up. So whenever someone clicks that, I'm not registering them. I'm actually showing them this pop-up. And then whenever they click the actual thing, as long as their password's in there, we're actually going to register them. So let's sign this user up. Sign the user up. The email is input email copy. Yes, I did bad there. Password is input password value. Cool. Okay. Do I need a login page? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I'll copy this and do a login page. Okay. If you forgot, sorry guys, I don't know the time. If you forgot your password, bad luck. Login. We're gonna make this from the register page. Welcome to my 5-star day. We're gonna rename this to be email. Email. This one will be password. Isn't there a way to say that this is the password? I don't know. So what we're going to do essentially, being 38 minutes to go, this looks terrible. I'm going to add 10 layers, 10 pixels to the bottom for these because that looks hideous. And essentially what I'm going to do after I've done this, because I can actually do it, is test some of this and I can see what it looks like. So back on my login page, here we go. So yes, I'm essentially going to create a user and then I'm going to then test everything to make sure it works. Register, this one is called login. Like I said, if you forgot your password, that is just bad luck. This workflow is not going to be show a pop-up. We don't have that pop-up. We're going to be logging the user in. Log the user in, get rid of this. The email is input. Right. Input email. Input email. That was correct. Cool. Just press back and this pop-up can go away. All right, so we have our login page. And whenever someone clicks the word login, I'm going to, you guessed it, log them in. Log the user in. The email is input email. And their password is input password. Value. Cool. I swear there was a way that, actually, yeah, let me test this. All right. I was going to say, so what I'm saying is I'm pretty sure there's a way that when, 5 minutes later, I'm finally going to get to the point where I'm actually saying, that when you put in your password, it actually comes up as stars. Let's see if I can do that. Let me go away. Let me preview my app from the register page. And I'm going to create my first user. Preview. my5star.bubbleapps.com. Register. Shaneo. Kennedy. Legend. Test at test.com. Test. No. I use Google passwords. I have another workflow to then have it out of the workflow to then navigate to the index page. Guys, what a silly mistake. Navigation, go to page. So whenever the user actually does log in, no, I'm losing my mind. Whenever they do register, we want them to go to the index page. Same goes for when they log in, we want them to go to the index page. Okay, cool. We don't need to retest this because I will now be logged in, I think. If I just go and just see the index page. Okay, cool. I'm logged in as me. Okay, let's see our settings page. Oh yeah, that's a great idea. Let's see our settings page and let's create some habits. Okay, so my 5 habits. Number 1, drink 2 liters of water. Habit 2, 30 minutes of exercise. This is actually real life, guys. 30 minutes of exercise. I probably should do more, but I don't care. Oh, actually, that's right. 45 minutes of exercise, 30 minutes of reading. What else is it? I do a skincare routine. Oh, yeah. I should do more of this. 10 minutes of mindfulness. Don't know if it's 2 hours. I don't care. Save habits. Cool. All right. Let's go back to our database and see if app data, if my habits have been stored to me. No, they have not, because what I didn't do was, I haven't even saved the name. So many things I've missed. So guys, when you create apps, you miss a lot of stuff. Sign the user up, make changes to current user. So you're making changes to current user, and that thing that we are changing is their name. So essentially, whenever they create their own account, it will sign them up, and then on their user record, we're going to then change their name. We're also going to create a new thing. We're going to create a set of habits. And they're fine to be blank, but we're making them. So that's fine. We are creating a new habit. Does the user have to be current user? No, actually. Okay. So what we're doing, so we're signing them up, we're creating a set of habits, we are changing the user's name, and we are saying that their set of habits is the habits that we created in step 2. Probably a terrible time to plug this, but if you want to watch me build apps more slowly, head to buildingwithbubble.com.au, not .au, buildingwithbubble.com. And I will take a lot more time to explain what the heck I'm doing, and it will make a lot more sense. So let's create another test user so that it all works properly. Should I add the user, who this is? Yeah, I might just quickly, I don't know if it's required. User's name. I don't think it's required, but just because, let's create a user so that we can link it back to them. I don't know how to do that. Make change to a current user. Their user. No. I'm making changes to the habit. Making change to the, yes. Yes, user. Oh, nope. making a change to that thing, and I'm saying the thing that I'm changing is that habit, and I'm saying the user is the current user's name. Don't know if that's required. It's a bit silly. Names value. What? Ah, yeah, whatever. Okay. If you build with Bubble, you'll know what the heck I'm talking about. But for those who don't, you will have no idea what the common problem that I just ran into. Really annoying. Let me get rid of this user. Let's delete him and we'll start again. I mean, we won't start again because we're 30 minutes in and I've done absolutely nothing. All right. Let's go back to the register page. And I should be logged out as well. Okay, 9. Shaneo, Insano. Email. Okay. Ah. I bet that wasn't the... No, I don't want to save the password. I bet that wasn't right, but that's okay. Settings. Okay, how do we look? Setting 1, 2, L, water. I'm going to do a bit shorthand, guys. 45 min exercise. 30 min reading. Habit 4. 10 min mindfulness. It's funny that I don't even remember that. Skincare. Routine. So I should do it right. Set of habits. Okay, let's head to our database. Cool. So we've got a set of habits. My name is Shaneo Insano. All habits. And cool. Looks good. So I've got my habits. Now, every single day, we are allowing our user to store their habits. Not store their habits, to log and track their habits in a habit tracking app. I should know this. All right, so what are we saying? Should I do... Let's just do this. Track today. Track your habits for, and let's go enter today's date. How do I do that? Current date, formatted as, yeah, cool. All right, track your habits for this date. Let's make that super big and bold, cool. Adding some margin and spacing. Next time I build an app, I'm going to spend so much less time doing this crap. Let's add a button. What are we saying? Log or track. Log. Let's say log. I'm logging today. Everybody's got to log today. Got to log today. Got to log today. I did not need to do that. All right. All right, cool. Oh man, I'm not speed running well. All right, log your day. And then whenever this is clicked, it will bring up a pop-up where they can track. So how will I then store? Oh yeah, it's easy. That's okay. I was gonna say, how will I store each day against the habit? Because I'm easily gonna store each habit against the day. And I've just answered my question. All right, I'm going to see a pop-up. And I'm going to list my habits, my 5 habits. Insert dynamic data. Let's say current users, habits, habits 1s, habit 1. Cool. That looks great. So I'm essentially what I'm doing here, habit 2. I am listing the habits and I'm letting the user say what that, well, I'm letting them see what the habits are and then checking them off if they've completed them that day. So let's give this a heading and say track your habits. I don't need to write this. What am I doing? I'm wasting time. Habits for today's date. Current date and time, formatted as this. Cool. Let's put this, let's make this really wide. Should this be? If I were really building this app, I probably wouldn't have this in a pop-up. I'd like have it as like a drop-down. But that's up to you guys if you're following along in this absolute. I'm really being conscious not to swear because I don't know if that'll get me banned. I don't know. I don't YouTube. I watch YouTube, but I don't do it. Oh my god! Why is everything so annoying? Let's see what happens if I group these. Group elements in a column container. That looks good. Cool. Let's give these some margin. 10. All right. That's gonna look really weird. Actually, no, it won't. I was gonna say it'll look really weird because what if someone writes some really long text, like one of their habits is to speak to God, and then they're going to, you know, sunbake and also and it's all in one. What the hell am I talking about? So I put it there instead. Yeah, I'm gonna put it there. I keep wasting time, but it's my own fault. Instead of doing what I just did, I'm going to instead create 5 checkboxes. As I was writing these out, I think I should have done that. Okay, label. Current users, habits. Habit 1. Current users. Habits. Habit 2. I'm going to copy this expression so that I can just do this a bit quicker. Oh man, this is annoying. You can't rush art. That is, of course, Toy Story. All right, let's make this full width. Nope. Next time, I'm going to make sure that I get the styling and stuff right before I copy and paste. You silly man, you silly little man. Let's make these group column container. Let's also give them 10 pixels of margin for each. That's probably a quick way to do this. Oh man, why does that say habit 2? It should say habit 5. Cool, all right. Now let's give this big bad bustling boy some spacing. I wasn't lying when I said that half of building apps is just making them look sexy. Let's then say track. Log, track. Log. We are logging the day. What did I have this as? Log your day. The layout, I had this as 120 pixels. Pretty cool. Log your day. 120 pixels. All right. Spacing again. So when I build apps normally, I hate using fixed. I like using columns because then it's responsive and it looks a lot sexier, but it takes a lot longer to do this kind of stuff, which is silly and annoying for me. So let's add a workflow. What are we doing when we click log your day? We are creating a new day. Create a new day. Cool. Oh, I probably should add a date, huh? That is clever. All days. The day, of course, is the date. No, I don't need to do that. Yes, I want this to be a date. And no, there's only going to be one date. Okay. We are creating a new date. The date is the current date and time, formatted as that. Cool, looks good. Whoops. What? What? Create new day. Value should be day, but right now it's text. Well, how do I friggin... Current date and time. Oh, that's silly. Building apps is fun. How's my demeanor changed from when I started this stupid video? Let's... Am I going to allow the users? No. If I was building this app normally, I would allow the user to allow the user Sorry, hang on. No. I would allow the user to go back and edit their day. Like, let's say in the morning, if they brush their teeth, they would then go and mark that off. And then later in the day, again, they'd add that they drank 3 liters of water or whatever. I think that habits completed has to be a list of habits. Let's add them both. And see what works. Because I am okay with that. I don't think, I think they have to be individual. Yeah. So what I'm doing, I'm going to get rid of, that's fine. Current users habits first thing. Okay. Active. Okay. So I'm gonna not have a habit 1, habit 2, habit 3, habit 4. Oh, do I need to? Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I need that. I probably don't. I probably should have planned this out. It's gonna be text. What am I saying? So, day and habit are the same thing. Day and habit are the same thing. Because on a day, I'm going to be checking off if I do each of these habits. And then this habit should be under the user. Okay. I'm complaining, but I'm solving my own problems. I think it's okay. I think I'm just stressing for nothing. Create new day. Okay, just adding these back in because I deleted these. And habit 5. And in the settings page. Oh, do I not? Shane. Current users. Habits. Habit 1. So what am I doing here, guys? That's a great question. Basically, whenever they return to this page, we want to display the existing habits. So that's what initial content is. Man, this is a bad video I've ever done. Habit 2. Habit 3. Habit 4. And habit 5. I've got 15 minutes to go. I reckon I'll do it. Let's make changes to a habit. Habit 5. Okay, so what I'm doing is I am fixing up me deleting those things from the database, which I shouldn't have done. Habits completed equals add list. No, that doesn't work. Habits completed, add list, set list, add list. Cool. Okay. I'll have to make these individually. So I'm creating a new day. I'm making changes to the current day as well. Make changes to a thing, the day from step 1. Okay. So what I have to do here, I only have to add the result of this if, what? I don't know. All right, let's try this. All right, let's try this. Let's see how it goes. Let's just... Oh man, this is terrible. What was my 4th habit? 10 min mindfulness. And habit 5. Skincare. Okay, so my habits. I need to make some navigation at the top of my header. All right, let's track my habits for today, the 16th of August. Sweet, the log your day button doesn't even work. Log your day, what am I doing? I'm showing a pop-up. Nope, I'm showing an element. And that element is the pop-up. Cool. All right, let's try this again. Log your day. 2 liters water. I did it. Let's see what happens to my database. Doesn't show in there. Habits completed. Yes! Habits completed. Okay. Let me just format it as text. So with this habit completed, with my workflow, I'm going to make changes today. Let's see what happens if I is checked, formatted as text. This day, this button, current user. This is a pretty shaky workaround. I don't know about it. I don't know about it. Let's try it. See if it works. So what I'm doing here. Is I am basically, if they're yes, I'm adding them. If they're no, I'm doing nothing with them. But what I am doing is I'm just I just copied and pasted them to save time because I'm really short on time at the moment. And I am just making sure that the 3rd checkbox shows the 3rd habit in the database. The 4th checkbox shows the 4th habit. And you guessed it, the 5th habit chooses the 5th checkbox. All right, let's see what happens now. Let me get rid of this day. Bye day. I probably should have just tested that before I went ahead and did all the things. Let's log our day. Yep. Log my day. I need to hide that pop-up. Oh, yes, I did it. I did it, guys. What happens if I log another day? Actually, let's just, while we're here, let's hide the pop-up. And hide the pop-up. Because we just want to say, your day's been tracked. Oh, and then we'll create a new thing. We're going to show a repeating group of days, maybe? What happens if I skip a few? Cool. That looks good. There's only 3. There's only 3 things. All right, that actually makes a lot of sense. So we have our user, and they have these habits. And then for this user, these are their habits. There's only gonna be one thing. I could probably put these habits in the user record, but whatever. And then when they do that, they complete these habits. Okay, we're getting there. Let's get rid of this stupid habits completed Actually, I'm not going to get rid of anything because it might bite me in the butt. Let's see a repeating group. Actually, let's see if there's a plugin for this. Go away. Let's see if there's a plugin for this. Is there a plugin called calendar? Because if there is, that would be fantastic. Full calendar. Add a calendar element. It's by bubble. It has to be there. It has to be there. Let's see what it does. Element, calendar. Okay. Let's see what happens. I'm hedging the final 10 minutes on this awesome plugin. I think. Oh, I think I might have pulled this out of my butt. Data source. Current users' habits. Current users' days. We need to link the days to this user. So, nope. Day. Yeah, there's gonna be a list. There's gonna be a lot of days. Yep, that makes sense. There's gonna be a lot of days. So, whenever someone logs a new day, they create a new day. The date is that. We also make changes to a user, and we add that date. Day, add, result of step 1. God damn it, I'm good at making apps. All right, let's do this again. Current users, day. Yes. Start time field. What? Probably should read some documentation. Probably should have. Let me. Oh, sweet. There's no documentation. Cool. Oh, reference? Cool. These are the type of things that we use to display events. Start time field. Define which field contains the start time. For example, I think it'll be booking and the field will be start time. What? I don't know. Date? End time field. It's only going to be single days. Add all day field. What? Event caption. Current event. Current event. Oh, cool. I'll have the stars. I'll have the stars. Okay. For each date. Wait a second. Habits completed count. Oh my god. 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 And then if I say stars. I might have pulled this out of my butt. Center align this. I really shouldn't be caring about the colors, so I'm not going to. Let's give it. Why am I caring about this? Why am I caring? Why? All right. I've 7.5 more minutes, and I think I might have just done this amazingly. All right. So let's see. Annoying because there's going to be multiple days. So let me say that I've done this. 4 stars. What? 3 stars. Okay. Okay. Nope, I don't want to see that. I do not want to see that either. I only want to see the month. Calendar. Available views. Month only. Month only, please. Include Saturday, Sunday. Sure thing. Yep. Yeah, I do. Yes, please. Why would I want to see the time? I don't want to see 9:05 p.m. Is it 9:05 p.m.? Oh my god, I need to get to bed. Display date at first. It's fine. Event color. If I click on the day, I'd like to see the date, and I'd like to see the habits that I did. Event caption. I don't want to see the time. Current user day. Start time field. Date. Can I not have anything here? Nah, I need a date. Nah. I don't show this. Nah, I have to. Enable modification through dragging. That's pretty cool. Date to display at first. Date to display at first. No, don't care. All right. If I click this, what happens? Something. That is cool. Okay. Can I add a workflow, please? When calendar A's event clicked, go to date. Let's make a new page called day. 5 minutes. Day. Clone from? Nothing. Header. Cool. Column. Probably should have cloned it from something, then I wouldn't have this issue. Full width. Max height. Fit height to content. Cool. All right. This is of type day. Cool. And what am I showing here? I'm showing the list. I'm showing day, data source. Current page is days, habits completed. Fine. That's fine. I want to put in here, I want to put the current cells text. I don't want to have any of this bullshit. Oh, sorry for swearing. Oops, sorry guys. Let's don't have minimum width. Not fit with the content. Let's make it 600. Fit with the content. Nope. Let's also get rid of this. I can't do this. I don't have time. Separators. I don't care. No, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. 20. 20. 20. 20. Okay. Let's see what happens with this. So if I click through to this, I should hopefully go to the current. Oh, I haven't even done that workflow. Index. Calendar. What? Day. Data to send. This calendar's current events. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's go. Let's actually go. We're getting there. Let's put in the date. Oh, my clock. Go away. I didn't need that. Oh no, I lost my timer. Oops, no, my stopwatch is still going. I can't see it. Oh well. Can you see it? Shouldn't be caring about this. You can see it. Current day's date. Current page of days. Nope. Yeah, sure. Date. Formatted as. No, it's formatted as something cooler. Friday, $6. Cool. Let's make it a bit bigger and bolder as usual. That's our motto for the thing. Motto for this build. Let's say how many current pages, days, go away. I don't want to show the date. I want to show how many stars I got. Habits completed. Count. Cool. 5 stars. Woohoo! How do I do this again? I don't want to set it. I don't want to fit it to the content. I don't want to have minimum height. What if I only want to show one cell? I don't want to see that. Okay. Do we have a border? Yes, we do. Border. None. Cool. All right. It's a habit tracker. I've done it. I've done it. With time to spare too. I mean, I haven't. It's not very usable. But I hope we've had a laugh along the way. Here are the habits you completed today. Cool. It would be awesome if I had a bit more time to make this a cool app, but I don't. Because what I'd do is then I would have, oh no, but that would be hard, because then what if the user changes their habits? Oh well. Let's take a look. Oh, let's just fully round it out. I'm going to just make a quick change to my header. I'm going to make it navigatable, add calendar, go to page, navigation, go to page, index, cool. I'm also going to do the same for the thing. I've got 12 seconds, add workflow, navigate to page, navigate, go to page, index, and then go to settings, settings, go to page, navigation, go to page. I wasted so much time. Settings. Cool. 1 hour, 2 seconds. All right, let's see what I built. Oh man. All right, did I do it? That's the question. I don't know. I have stuffed it up because you can have multiple days, like you can submit multiple days. Like you'll see it here. If I go log your day, it should show a second. Yeah, so you can show multiple per day. Which if I had more time, I'd say that I want to edit the current day when I click log your day. Not make a new one. But then when you go into it, you can see it. So I would then also have an additional one where it's like the days and then how many days of that you have completed. Like how many days in a row have you drunk 2 liters of water. But I only had 1 hour to do this. It's an app. And all right, let's wrap this thing up. So there we go. Well, my camera's nearly dead. Hope you liked it. This is fun. Comment below on what you want me to build next, and what do you want me to try and fail at building next. See you guys.